the calming darkness. Leave me. Don't you begin.
Yeah, what's up, randomers? It's Kit Kat here, and after last night, I kind of wanted to come back on. It was quite fun and interesting, I'd say. However, it's saying there's no people viewing right now, so I'm just talking to myself. I should say hi to myself. Hi, me! Yes, I'm weird before anyone thinks that. Anyway, so continuing on from where we left off last night. And, well, hope more people join in and let's see how it goes.
The Skeleton King was once our beloved lord, Leoric. He was driven mad by Diablo's evil. He lost both of his sons and his very soul before he was finally defeated. Now it seems he's risen to plague this land once again.
I will find a way to lay him to rest.
The key to defeating him lies in his old crown. Seek out our blacksmith, Hadrig. He knows of its whereabouts.
From the east shall come a monarch whose rule begins in blood and ends in bone. In the light of a comet will he die a third and final death at the hands of a chosen.
So,
I have you've got to promise me you'll take good care of whatever I sell you.
I actually come on here feeling a little bit down. I just found out one of my friends feeling down as well.
Leah spent all night alongside the blacksmith's wife.
What have you been thinking lately?
Did you hear?
But
hey,
this
no
time
one
I'm
around here
healing.
appreciates the
I
work
think
I
at
put
least,
into
anyway.
acquiring these fine wares. It's not easy, I can tell you that.
You are the
Not now. It's my wife. She's locked in the cellar like all those who've been bitten. I'm to put them all down. But how can I kill my own wife?
Death is a path all must tread. Allow me to help.
Thank you.
I'll show you how
Follow
to
me.
stab your wife and kill her. I would get upset lately, you know. People are able to go on holiday, they
Friend,
say stuck there.
I'm sorry.
Do not apologize. You grant them peace.
I would love to go on holiday, get away from this town. I mean, I've had people come down this way, like, Captain's really nice, blah 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 blah, and do this standing like,
Mira,
you
my
are
love,
kidding me. Please be
forgive
kidding
me.
me.
Hadrig! Help me!
By the way, there is an achievement for letting Hadrig here kill his wife.
I couldn't have done
It
this
takes it all.
without you. I'm in your debt. My name is Hadrig Aemon.
There is a way you could repay me. I seek the crown of King Leoric.
I can help you there. It's buried with his Chancellor, my grandfather. You'll find his tomb in a cemetery in the Weeping Hollow. And if you see my fool apprentice out there, tell him to get back to town.
Do I have to? Really? So here we go, exploring. I didn't really know what to say. Normally I have people comment by now, and I'm like, yes, I know what to say, but I honestly didn't know what to say. might be people watching this and they haven't even messaged me to say something. Come on, guys. Let's start a conversation. I just had a message come through at that point. Someone talking about their fucking cider. Yes, nice to know you're drinking cider and you're not watching my video. I'm actually quite upset about it. Now you're gonna watch this, right? I'm just enjoying my cider. Hello. I finally have someone that can tell me, like, said hello. That's what I was all alone. That was going on. You know, there's this really big thing called worming treatment, you know? It's what I give my cat every 3 months. Apparently it works. I just have a fat cat, that's all. Actually no, it's actually exact weight, so my cat's fine. At the moment he's trying to spot my death. I see it in his eyes every time he walks past me. It's like, how should I try and kill you today? Ah! Alright, let me at least like kill these people. Well, dead things.
Ragnar has blessed me.
Wrong one. Wrong one. There we go. Is that better? So for those of you that like didn't see the message come from inside, they actually private messaged me. That was just letting me know about my sound. That's why I was like editing my sound on my gameplay. But can you actually hear me now? Like, is it a lot better than it was a minute ago? And my ear is itchy. Like, my ear is like really, really itchy. I think I might have got a hair stuck with my hair there. With my earphones. Yes, I have like proper massive headphones that work well for listening through and works well with my phone and the microphone. Put it into my PlayStation controller, it's like, nope, don't want to know. So I'm aiming to use actual phone earphone things. It's still loud with me talking. Ah, right, hang on. Let's turn all this down a bit. I want a little bit of effect. Music not so much. Voice volume's fine. Ambient, turn that down to 50. Alright, let's see how that works. Oh look, there's now no enemies trying to test this out. Enemies. Oh, here we are. Is that any better? Do I need to turn it down a bit more? If not, I will try and sort out the microphone in a minute. Who is there? Let me see. Oh, okay. While you do that, I will pause this and I'll be back in a second. Hey, my phone is being recorded. Ah, where's the microphone bit? No, no, no. Output? No, that's not output. I need input. I think it's actually through here. Nope. Sorry for the technical difficulties we're having at this precise moment in time. Please wait while we try and sort these out. Please hold music. Ah, right. Is that better? Nope, that's too loud, apparently. There. That should be good. See, I can hear myself really loud through my headphones, testing it. And I'll keep it at that level. And hopefully it'll be fine. Okay, I'm back. Now I want to know if you can actually hear my voice better now. I've actually increased the microphone volume in the settings. I'm hoping it's better. If not, then I'm just gonna scream at my game and just like cry in a corner somewhere. Twitter pin for settings. Alright, cheers. I think it depends like what headphones you use, because I'm actually using like my phone headphones instead of these big bulky ones that I've actually got. Which I think would have sounded better as the volume with the mic, except from thank you. Except for my big bulky ones, for some reason, you plug them into the PlayStation controller, it's like, I don't want to give you your mic. Thank you, that's good, that's a good sign. So hopefully it will stay the same tomorrow. I'm gonna try again tomorrow. And hopefully, fingers crossed, I might have it right. Bear in mind, I decided, like, even though I wanted to come back anyway, like last night, after my first live, I kind of also wanted to come back on just to fiddle around in the settings to make sure I can actually be heard. And that last night was not just a fluke. When I fiddle around the settings. So how are you guys? And have you guys got anything you would like to talk about, would like me to talk about? If there's anything to do with football, I will not talk about football. This is a football-free channel. And then you're just like sitting there going, ah crap, I just wrote football into the keyboard. Now I'm trying to think of another suggestion to talk about. Has anyone actually thought about any games they want to see me play after I finish the Diablo? Like anything at all? Because if not, I'll most probably put Mass Effect on. Or Final Fantasy 15. Or Final Fantasy 7. Destiny 2. I would love to play Destiny 2. Well, there we go, we've agreed on Mass Effect. This will be Mass Effect Andromeda. Right. I would love to go through the whole series of Mass Effect. Aw, thank you. I want to go through the whole series of Mass Effect, like, on my channel, but I don't think I can actually get hold of it for the PlayStation 4. Ah, give me the Death and Glory, thank you. Have you noticed how my sword turns into a scythe while I'm attacking? I will kill you with my ever-changing sword that turns itself into a scythe. Ah, this sword just stabbed me in the side. Ow! Whoever has a voodoo doll of me out there, and it just stabbed me in the side. Please stop. Ah, no, I didn't mean twist the bloody blade. I said stop. Like, seriously, stop. At least wait till I'm finished with the broadcast. Then you can twist the blade and whatever with it in my side. Oh. I want to try and research this. Ah, shit. I'm actually having real bad pains in my, like, after someone stabbing me in the side.
The blacksmith's apprentice has fallen. Another disruption in balance.
I'm now playing my console one-handed because of my pain. Ah. It's where at the end of the broadcast I'm going to end up like visiting hospital or something. I will not do that. So I get taken up to Colchester and that's kind of a little bit far from where I live. I'm not gonna lie. Oh shit. Like, is there anyone on here that's like good with medical stuff? Yes, I know you're watching. I've seen you comment. No, it's only just started up. Like, basically when I first mentioned about it. It's like it's just someone's like stabbing me, like, on my right side, but like towards the back area. It's really, really weird. If it was my stomach, I wouldn't be fussed about it because I've been in the hospital with my stomach before and they just send me home. That's happened 3 times. I have bad stomach pain, there's nothing wrong, go home. I literally can't move, I'm having really bad time in my stomach. Ah, fine. Go home. So to be fair, it most probably is, because the way I was like holding my grandparents' dog earlier. Yeah, that's another thing. I had to help my granddad take my grandparents' dog to the vet. And she was a nightmare. I had to try and keep her steady in the car. And she just pulled me left, right and centre. So yeah, most probably is muscle strain then.
My power has grown.
Yay! don't like pain. Pain's horrible. And then people's like, yeah, but what about having kids will cause you a lot of pain? Yes, but having kids is a lot more different. Where the hell did you two appear from? You just like appeared. But pain. Not nice. I was like last year I had a bit of trouble. When I was growing, winter is coming. Winter has came. Last year I used to have troubles when I was younger with my feet. Like, my feet, well, one foot in particular would turn over. So I have inward turning ankles. And out of the blue, they'll just go. And I hadn't had it for like 10, 11 years. They haven't turned over for 10 or 11 years. And, last year, it was not April gone, April before. It was March. No, it was April. I think, no, it was March or April time. Like last year, my ankle just went over. Like nothing set off, it just went. I honestly thought I broke it. Bear in mind, it's taken 10, 11 years for it to go over again. I honestly thought I broke it. It was so painful. Then following October, I had to go see a doctor because it hadn't healed, because apparently I damaged ligaments and tendons. I had to go through physiotherapy. That did well for so much. And then it then started hurting again. It's only just started getting a little bit better. And it's been over a year. So like, God, I hate my ankles. Like, I got taken to Colchester Zoo like, a few months ago. Yeah, that went well. Had fun and everything. Yeah. By about halfway around the zoo, I was struggling to walk because of how bad my ankle was playing up. But me being me, I am adamant. I love animals, so I was adamant to go around and see all the animals. So while going around, I was limping. At the moment, I've got like, the problem is like the person I went with, they wanted to go shopping after the zoo before they took me back. Yeah, I had to go around a really big, I think it was Tesco's we went to. We was in there for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, with me limping with my bad ankle. Safe to say, the trolley was carrying me and I was nearly in tears with the pain. It was horrible. But hopefully, I think it's coming back to actually being rested now, so I can actually go around the zoo hopefully without being injured. Yeah, it'll come to that point at the moment to be like, nope, I'm going to make you feel like you're in pain, and I'm going to make you suffer. And I'm going to be like, no, why can't you just let me see the animals in peace? Bear in mind, when I went, it was snowing as well, so not many animals were out. But I was adamant I was going to go around and see all the animals. No, it wasn't. It was another Tesco's. Oh, I can't say because, like, the person will know I'm talking about this, like, I'm talking about them, but they don't want me to give away any location or their names or anything, so that's why I can't actually say any more than that. Otherwise I would. Oh, I'm tired. So, what have you lovely people who's watching me been up to today? Anything fun? Oh, that's something. So I actually study at the Open University. So, when I actually start my course again, broadcasting might be a bit slow. I might be on less. But I should be starting in October. I've just sent off the student finance form, which hopefully that will do. But I keep getting asked, what course are you doing? Ouch. I feel sorry for you, and I can imagine you being a lot more tired than I am. And this me complaining, I'm so tired. Everyone asks me like, what course are you doing? I'm like, it's the open degree. I've never heard of it. I was like, well, yeah, as far as I know, it's the only open university that does it. I had to explain to them it's basically a degree where you can pick and choose modules from any subject and stick it into one massive degree. And then some people still don't understand. And so, really, so I have to explain what I've done. So far, I did science, I failed. Even a resit, I failed. I done IT, which I had help with, mainly for the math side. Passed that, and I'm going to be starting Introduction to Business Management in October. So, yay, go me!
Grave robber, return my
Um,
so that we may rest in peace.
That's the thing. I don't have a passport and I don't have a driving license. So, my first lot of student finance was a nightmare. I had to go try and find someone who's known me for 2 years so I could sign it. And then the doctors messed up. I literally went past the deadline and they gave me another 2 weeks on top of that. I still never got it done. I had to I had to explain to them again, look, this is what the doctor's doing. They gave me another 2 weeks. They gave me a month over the limit to get my student finance forms signed and sorted. And since then, all they've ever done is got me to use, to sign, declare it, and send it back, which is lucky. Oh, thank you. How much was all needs help? Yeah, it does get sorted eventually. But no, when you have to apply for it the first time, and you have no passport, driving license, you have to go and find someone that's known you for 2 years. I eventually went to my doctor, and I gave it in, and said, because my doctor's known me for over 2 years, could he sign it? 2 weeks later, they gave it back to me, saying, yeah, the doctor hasn't seen you for 2 years. When I know for a fact I have seen the said doctor for 2 years. So, what happened is that I asked if I could speak to the practice manager. I had to make an appointment, they called me, and I explained the situation, and they go, give me a moment. They looked at the computer screen, and they were like, oh, you have seen this doctor for 2 years, so I don't know why they sent it back to you, like, nor do I. Bear in mind, they also wanted payment for a form they never signed. So luckily, the practice manager told them I'm not paying for the form, and even when I got it signed, it still never got paid. So I got it signed for free. Lucky for some. It took me, no gonna lie, I started looking for a job when I was 16. I got my first job when I was 23. I got sacked a few months later. Yeah, I know, you might need to get a bloody doctor's note for something else as well. I was like, I don't have 80 quid. If you give me 80 quid first, you know, I can then pay you back in installments. I joined the army at 16. Sorry, I didn't mean to come out but like really bad then when I read that out. It's just I was trying to read it in my head at the same time I was reading out loud. I'm so sorry if you took offence on the way I said that. Well, some people do, I guess. What was you like doing in the army? Like, what was you, bomb specialist? Just a random person in the army?
The crown is not in this crypt. I'll search elsewhere.
That's fair. I mean, it pretty much was the only option I have where I live, but because no one else will seem to be employing. But that reminds me of this. Like, there's this woman in Argos. She was a manager of Argos at the time, down here in Clacton. And I went to hand in my the application form I filled out. She's like, no, I'm not taking any more application forms. I was standing there, and 5 minutes later, some other woman comes in, hands her an application form, and she goes, oh, we'll be in contact with you by Tuesday. What? You just said to me that you're not accepting the bloody application form. Ooh, very nice. How many headshots did you ever get in? That's what you're going to tell me, you didn't actually go out and kill anyone. By the way, you do realise Call of Duty is not the actual army, right? That's just a game. But I can't ever see myself joining the army at all. Like, me in the army? No. Don't think I could do it. Well, to be fair, they wouldn't let me join the army anyway. Due down to mental health. So. And even back then they wouldn't let me join. Oh bloody hell. Lucky to be alive then, huh? You know, personally, I've only ever known one other person to be in the army that, well, I know some people I knew from school were in the that joined the army or military, but they're the ones I don't talk to. But like someone else that I know that I spoke to, like within the past year, they're in the Navy. Yeah, I really don't have any idea. To be honest, I'm not one for war. Like, if someone's got beef with another bloody country because of their leader, then fucking have a one-on-one battle to the death with that bloody leader. Don't get, like, innocent lives involved. You know? Like, that's just pathetic. Oh, I know what you meant. But no, I really don't like. I don't get the whole thing about war and violence. As I said, if a leader's got a beef with a leader, then let them have a fight to the death. You know, because why get innocents involved? Why should people die because of their leader? Why should they be the ones to fight? Yeah, for their country, but they're fighting because the leader's a dick. Or because someone else has got beef with your own leader. Not me. We're a very violent species. Oh yeah, I know.
I need essence.
Maybe I'm not from the same species because I don't like violence. I say I'm something like a Vulcan, but I'm not sure if they do actually condone violence or not. Oh no, I'm not intelligent like a Vulcan. Otherwise I'd have passed my maths the first time round. Ah, cough. Well, the best news is that summer's nearly over, autumn's coming around the corner, and Halloween is next month. I love Halloween. But it just means that it's now going to start getting cooler. The moment, you know, Halloween's just around the corner, it's going to get cooler. We're not going to have this hot anymore. So, and plus it gives me an excuse to dress up and scare people. Thank you! Someone actually understands where I'm coming from when I say stuff like that. bring on the snow. Yes, bring on the snow. But, you know, I do have some news for you. Winter is coming. Please say you guys get that reference. If not, I'm gonna cry. Soon there'll be White Walkers everywhere. Winter is here. Look, if that's a season 7 spoiler, I will cry, okay? I have not yet seen season 7.
I think the crown is nearby.
Why would there be a crown nearby? Why do we have to go through bloody crypts to find something? I mean, I don't know what's hiding in here. What is that? Ah! What do you mean, what? Yeah, I'd have to